Fuck. Check 1 2 1 2. The fat cutting session. Cutting the fat in this rap. Look, living in these crazy days, it's all about the paper chase. Run it down while you've still got fresh legs. Playing with these razor blades is no way to live day by day, let alone try to raise some kids. Advertisers on the hunt, they're out to beg us now or later. All behavior based on the lowest common denominator. Large and greater carrots held before us every step. Heavy set in our ways, off to eat ourselves to death. In a pot of boiling water cooks the liquefied fat. Overflow from the notion we should supersize that. Overdosed, overstimulated, oversimplified. Under the initial shock, hollow and desensitized. Methodized chaos, set to a beat. Sporadic patterns and panic and gathering speed. Habits to feed just happen to be a slight disruption when the therapy I need happens to be liposuction. Fat cutting session 1 2 check. The fat cutting session. Play it in your car, let the rear view shake. Throw it in the mix, let the woofers kick. Burn it on a disc for your fix. This is underground as underground gets. Bump this shit. Play it in your car, let the rear view shake. Throw it in the mix, let the woofers kick. Burn it on a disc for your fix. This is underground as underground gets. Jack's the name, you might remember me from Hats Off. Well, the rap's still sick with a bad cough. So back off and give the master his green coat. My style personified is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Whoa, but this ain't Black Rob. This is Jack stacking raps like flapjacks for a fat slob. This ain't no hack job either. Leave it to me to keep it held down with sound leaking out the speakers. I got rhymes like I got 5 in a fat sack, and it's like that. Now meet me outside. I won't provide the system with a stone to step on. The stone being myself, even if my shit is slept on. So what comes next is what comes natural. Expect nothing less when the reps on the line, I'll battle you. And when I come, I'm bringing my own camera crew, cause Jack will make it hurt and play it back just to laugh at you. Bump this shit, play it in your car, let the rear view shake. Throw it in the mix, let the woofers kick. Burn it on a disc for your fix. This is underground as underground gets. Bump this shit, play it in your car, let the rear view shake. Throw it in the mix, let the woofers kick. Burn it on a disc for your fix. This is underground as underground gets. Who wanna test? Check, I'm ready to do it. When the pressure press, I sweat competitive juices. When set against, I'm an exception to the rules. Ahead above the rest like I'm stepping on a stool. I'm a rare form of airborne panic attack, so please hold your breath and stand in the back. Whether you're a fan of the rap or you're a hater by nature, either way you slice it, I'm a cut above a razor. Won't get too political, but I just can't rhyme words. So when I give it to you, you know it's sincere. Never watered down, call around, check my references. And if I don't answer my phone, quit leaving messages. Won't suck in my gut with my chest inflated, to keep my shirt tucked and look domesticated. Look, I don't give a fuck, let the rest debate it. Underground, overlooked and underestimated. Bump this shit, play it in your car, let the rear view shake. Throw it in the mix, let the woofers kick. Burn it on a disc for your fix. This is underground as underground gets. Bump this shit, play it in your car, let the rear view shake. Throw it in the mix, let the woofers kick. Burn it on a disc for your fix. This is underground as underground gets.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
We might just cut this shit, whatever, but...
And like that,
see how that works.
he's gone.
Sample. Boop. And again. And again. Boop. Back, can you do it again? From
on the quiver, living life until the apple splits. Fit into the picture, anywhere I feel it happening. I deal it from the deck, I'm not a dealer on the corner. On a lightly treaded path, I'm running heavy on performance. Been a thorn to twist in any side I couldn't stand behind. And the more I sit and think, the more I find I'm mortified at the prospect of accomplishing the status of accomplice on the roster. I'll be no more than number 39. I'm alive and swimming in the tank, I hope to grow and break till the robots start to bobbing like a bobber in the lamp. I'll pick the cotton from the ear, spit the beer up in your face of any object that appears to be clearly out of place. But hey, what the fuck, don't let it get to you too much. I'll let it roll off my shoulders till it hits the ground and bust. Let a million little creeps get their mess swept up. It's the same old same bullshit to us. My seconds have become a crate of records in the sun. Since the break, I've been a sucker for the drum. I've been a sucker for the drum. Yeah, I've been a sucker for the drum. I'm on the usual run for my daily demons. A dose of an out-of-body embodiment for those dreaming. A show no one believes in until they're no longer sleeping. A slogan to chant unanimous with hands up to the ceiling. I'll seize you at 16, feed you with listening, lead you to the feast and watch you lick the plate clean. And I'm lethal with these things. These things are the needles I use to tattoo my moves to the ground underneath you. Eager to pull my carpet, they tried to sell me a vacuum when half these MCs should be redecorating bathrooms. My packets are dense read, or amateur envy. My status is undeniable in the cages that they kept me. In the cages that they kept me. Helicopters in the air, helicopters in the air. Looking back ain't an option. I won't consider the margin, the air in favor of breaking down from these toxins. I don't care where my travels may lead, as long as I'm gathering speed, as long as I'm granted the handful that I need. I'm up and out of this place, get me up out of this grave before I up and break every last promise I make. Mistake of movement for motion and keep in tune to the moment that keeps us fuel for the focus and keep it going. Yes, won't shed my skin for these snakes, won't change my face for these fakes. So let the record spin and let the needle land where it may. I put the cameras in action for these rap motherfuckers straight from Madison. Can't be captured in the snap of a shutter. Sailing the winds of continuous talk with something up in you is sparked. It's all just a matter of where you are. So lay the tracks for the train. If I ain't back here again, at least I know from where the fuck I came. I'm talking gun talk. Target your market audience, hungry for sex, drugs, and violence. Gun talk. Perpetuate the image of a modern John Wayne taking out the villain. I'm talking gun talk. Target your market audience, hungry for sex, drugs, and violence. I'm talking about gun talk. Perpetuate the image of a modern Scarface playing the villain. I'm packing a black 5.7 tactical pistol. Grab it and hit you with the back till the cracks to your clavicle tissue. Pistol grip, Bushmaster, leave you needing to be looked after. Put back the pump for something with a higher ballistic coefficient. It ain't a thing to let the sing Sawyer sing for ya. Like Michael, Janet, Jermaine, and LaToya. I'm laying down a barrage of trace around so you can see for yourself. I ain't playing around. I don't shoot the breeze, I'll shoot your knees. Bullets burst with speed in groups of 3. If you 2-round burst from the UNP to you from me will leave you with no room to breathe, and to better absorb the shock straight out the box. A brand new mini Uzi with a fold in stock. How can you hope to stop what you can't contain? You won't believe the size of hole a desert E's leaving your brain. Leave you riddled with holes till you can't wiggle your toes. I'll open up your head through the middle of your nose. And this ain't the old western days, cause nowadays a thermal scope can more than double my effective range. Gun talk. Target your market audience, hungry for sex, drugs, and violence. I'm talking about gun talk. Perpetuate the image of a modern John Wayne taking out the villain. Gun talk. Target your market audience, hungry for sex, drugs, and violence. I'm talking about gun talk. Perpetuate the image of a modern Scarface playing the villain. I put a round in your shoulder, spin you around, and one in the back of the knee to bring you to the ground. Walk over and kick you in your teeth. I'm not playing around, I'm playing with the idea of where your body will be found. I'm an artist with a full cartridge, ready to empty 222s into you before you know what you started. Night sights have you reaching for the bright light, cause no wind pester the accuracy of the Winchester. Whether the hardball shot or the sawed-off pump, when the muzzle jumps, couple slugs, you're losing your lunch. Salami, lettuce, tomato all over the place, and you laying there with that fucking expression on your face. Check. You can even go a little higher if you want to. I'm back with a fresh batch, better than your best rap. Press track, snap like the strap on a mesh hat. Respect that, I get ripped for the crowd's enjoyment. Stronger than the US economy at full employment. Not to be toyed with, without protective goggles. Minds I boggle with a bottle of Cabo Wado, represado. I model myself after broken molds. Won't grow old, grown, whatever, stick to the wall with a hope it holds. Get passed like gas through the bowels of this man's bowels. Grab a towel before it's too much to keep down. Each round I'm around for in the ring is momentum gain. Set the edge, this name of the ground broke by those before I came. Esquire for hire, can't be bought off to retire. My heart's desires to be as awesome as Mark Pryor. I'm Mark McGuire in his prime with the rhyme. I was the Andre Dawson of shit talking back in '89. Now I'm captain of the ship in a bottle set to uncork. Rapping at the 446, drunk on the front porch. Napkin in the lap of this hungry MC. One more time for your mind, one more rhyme for me. I can rock with the most of them, boast and spit jokes at them. Smoke with the best, throw flows, ain't got a mess of them. Host with the medicine for whatever condition your head is in. I witch doctor the flow, they constantly shed its skin. So feel free to hate, that's the fuel I need. Cause in all reality, me getting warmed up is all you've seen. I pity the fools who wanna rap cause they thinking it's cool. It's a fact jacket deeper than the didgeridoo. Ooh, I recommend highly you take the time to rewind me. Cause rhymes be hotter than chairs at Cisco in the 90s. Ivy in the arm of the patient. Face if you transfuse the potency of juice I brewed in the basement. What's up? To all my underground cats around the world. Party people, put your hands up, can't touch what they can't stop. Move with the movement. When you do it hip hop. What's up? To all my underground cats around the world. Party people, put your hands up, can't touch what they can't stop. Move with the movement. When you do it hip hop. Punchlines wound up, the combos combined. For all the dizzy spin-offs, I let the rhymes unwind. Here's the take for the taking, a break in the making. From a space they thought vacant, now the planets align. Won't shit while I sleep, won't piss while I eat. Won't miss the forest, for these trees I keep. Won't drift a course, across what I can set and let blaze. A bigger force than myself is at work on the page. Won't let the wind lighten my load. And when it's at my back, I will ask for more. Let the weight stack, let it flatten me to the floor. I spat the spits that tipped the score. Kept my balance on the high wire long enough to understand and learn the mechanics of falling up. Whatever you wanna call it as such. But if you call it how you see it, you can't call it a bluff. If I told you to jump, would you jump? Are you closer to the edge than you'd like to admit? Is a good push what you need, or are you waiting for the wind? If what you see is what you get, you need to look around, my friend. We all need the sun, water, and dirt. We all bleed the same red and share the same hurts. We all feed on whatever's available. We all wanna be free from being treated like animals, but you can't reap what you sow when you fear your own seeds. The lies that hide us from ourselves are easy to believe. Product of a status-driven fixation with greed. New speak, double think, give me what I need. Cheerful robots plugged into media outlets, conditioned to addiction and celebrity worship. Covered in designers, but behind the curtains, it's chemical reactions and electrical circuits.
Any bloody fool can pull a trigger. Any bloody fool can pull a trigger. Any bloody fool can pull a trigger. Any bloody fool can pull a trigger.
All bullshit aside, what will you hide behind? Where will you run when running in places run you out of time? Where will you find the soul you sold? Where do you pick up the pieces of a shattered belief in the very things that help you grow so old? Where do you try to make the difference? When do you lay down the fight and pick up the path of least resistance? Where do you fit in? How does it feel to be drowning in a stream of consciousness? The moment that you stop kicking, I'm tired of picking this scab, thinking this rap shit ain't driven by the business of selling records, and that's the bottom line. And that's the part of my mind that has so much trouble making that mine. Now here's my healing wounds licked in front of you. Free to breathe the air, all the fire consumed. Free to leave a scar inside these battle cries. Free to be what I see needs to be redefined.
Any bloody fool can pull a trigger. Any bloody fool can pull a trigger. Any bloody fool can pull a trigger. Any bloody fool can pull a trigger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shit. Recording, right? Knock for. What are you? Jack Crackers in the house. I'm here. Come on,
in person,
let's go. Hearing it happens like grabbing your ears for the pure interference of sure entertainment. Given the weight, I'll go breaking my back. Heavier weights have gone straining my patience. Pay through the pump where the gallons add up to the shock and awe of cost and price. Running the tab for causing the track. Another piece on the side of the train we call life. The cloning of sheep, decoding of genes. Division of cells coming in over budget. Birds of a feather in flock, a chicken on factory farms waiting to become nuggets. Emerge from the blur that occurs when the surge from the circuit's concerns like a fork in a toaster. Rather be kept where the vanishing points converge than faded from overexposure. From overexposure. Throw that shit down. Right on, and now you rockin' with Jack Cracker. I said you're rockin' with Jack Cracker. I said fast beats in the house.
Alright, Jack, shut the fuck up.
And then it
Jack,
hits
the
you.
song's not good enough to make the album.
And then it hits you.
This is how we
Wake up
keep
in
each
the
other in
morning.
check
Jack
right
is
here.
fucking whack.
Jack's getting all big on this sound. He's got his little
Shit.
tension builder spot right here.
What the hell is happening?
That's for all the ladies. Ladies don't listen to tracks like this.
You won't know it till it hits ya. When the room starts to spin, your knees start to give. Sooner or later it'll hit ya. And when it does, I wish you luck, you dumb son of a bitch. You won't know it till it hits ya. When the room starts to spin, your knees start to give. Sooner or later it'll hit ya. And when it does, I wish you luck, you dumb son of a bitch.
My flow's the shiznit, won't be slowed by stringence. In this business of bleeding hearts, each beat is cataclysmic at a distance. I'm just another gymnast in this rap Olympics. Witness to the market's rapid reaction to resistance. I hold and position myself in relation to all that have come before me as a base for my basic views. I lay adjacent to these dark places my tape will take you through. My favorite food for thought, served on beat to create the mood. Third shift wordsmith flirting with overtime. Working with a purpose beneath the surface that is more than rhyme. Borderline deadbeat, keep a live mic in the back. If you suckers wanna test me, I got it like that. The underground's crowded, everyone wants to show this stuff. And it's not that I'm not about it, I just don't hold nuts. So with my window of opportunity frozen shut, I crafted a flow dope enough to open up a coconut.
You won't know it till it hits ya. When the room starts to spin, your knees start to give. Sooner or later it'll hit ya. And when it does, I wish you luck, you dumb son of a bitch. You won't know it till it hits ya. When the room starts to spin, your knees start to give. Sooner or later it'll hit ya. And when it does, I wish you luck, you dumb son of a bitch.
Smoking weed on the Capitol steps. Pen bleeds as I get deeper than the national debt. At ease, I spit it fresh, so take a big step back. Let me breathe, cause when I blow, you don't wanna stand next to Jack. I tend to crack with no pressure, so I keep it applied. My track record's collected, I got no reason to lie. I never did think these spits could be shit. Back when I hooked up the 4-track to the DR66, then lickety split, I flipped to the Jack Cracker. I was so sick of lip from these feather in the hat rappers. I captured an emotion and can never let go of it. Not trapped in the moment, just think you should know some shit. My focus is no regrets. Wait till this broken wrist gets no rest. I'm possessed with syllables stressed. On microphones undelivered like pizza pin in the winner. Could give a shit if you won some battle that I didn't enter, motherfucker.
Yeah, I won this battle the other week, man. It was hot, man, it was hot. All the hottest MCs had it been there. Yeah, I'm like the hottest MC on the block right now, man. So you better get your shit straight. And I'll take out anybody. It's real easy right now. No rapper out here touches me. Nobody.
This is that razor the bar you'll jump to reach. Over your head, hung out to dry, freshly cut speech. Angle the approach in the exact degree, so I can stand right in front of you and you cannot see. At Mach 3, I'm more than a close shave. I do not need some MC, wanna be with no name. Trying to tell me what the hell to write or how to make my music. Getting you the fuck out of my face could be my best improvement. Don't let my movements fool you, this dude will school you. Stay the student of the game while others claim they were gurus. I'm cuckoo like cow, pow, it's over your noodle. Home of the voodoo dow I now use to move you. You want it raw? I got a rare rap. When set the mic check, I'll snap back like a bear trap. I put in work without a scheduled shift miss. For what it's worth, I turn words into rap. Class dismissed.
You dumb son of a bitch.
Dumb son of a bitch.
You dumb bitch. Dumb son of a bitch.
You dumb
son of a bitch.
Dumb son of a bitch.
You dumb son of a
Biatch.
Space Rock, hey Josh, did it again. Here to take shots, bank, rob the piggy with a pen. Just in case I ever find what I'm looking for, I'ma stay well grounded without breaking through the floor. All systems go at the drop of their mouths. If you don't know, Mr. Rocket's in the house. If it don't roll, it probably won't rock. On top of my soapbox, clean as a whistle. I just do the things I do for you to see. I only do things for me. I be what I am, the green eggs and ham of this restless breakfast grand slam. Out the park, from out the dark, comes a hand holding up this house of cards. Spit some bars, snap some bras. Got the nip to make you wish you got your cat declawed. Yep.
Moving along to the beat of the song. Keeping on till the break of dawn. And you're moving along to the beat of the song. Keeping on till the break of dawn.
Stepped out on a Thursday to hit up the spot. House party on Johnson just down the block. Got there drunk around 11 o'clock and it was hopping like the jam was not gonna stop. When all of a sudden the MC got booed off the mic and the situation looked about to brew into a fight. I got a tap on the shoulder from the owner of the house asking me to please grab the mic and help him out. Now I couldn't say no, see I'm a man of my trade and we do it just to do it, we did it when it didn't pay. So I told the DJ to throw on his hottest instrumental. Grabbed the mic tight and checked for a level. Looked around to assess the job at hand. When some girl comes up to me and questions a plan, she says, I don't know what you think you're really gonna do. The last guy sucked, besides, who the fuck are you? I told her slow down, I got plenty of rhymes to rock the party. So rock your body, cool out. I got plenty of rhymes to rock the party. So rock your body, slow down. I got plenty of rhymes to rock the party. So rock your body, cool out. I got plenty of rhymes to rock the party. So rock your body. Stepped into the jam and the spot was hype. They had a band, but the band had no one on the mic. When all of a sudden some guy jumps on stage and starts spitting these rhymes in some fucked up way. So I looked around to see if anyone else had noticed that the band was pretty good, but the guy on the mic was bogus. They all just stood there and bowed their heads. I said, if this is hip-hop, fuck then hip-hop's dead. I turned around and made my way back to the bar. Took a shot and a cold fell on the rocks with no straw. Went back to the band to see if dude was through. Come to find dude had a friend and now there were two. I couldn't take it any longer, urge got stronger, so I started rhyming right there in the middle of their performance. People started listening, a circle in the crowd. The first thing I said I don't fuck around, so step back. I got plenty of rhymes to rock the party, so rock your body, relax. I got plenty of rhymes to rock the party, so rock your body, step back. I got plenty of rhymes to rock the party, so rock your body, relax. I got plenty of rhymes to rock the party, so rock your body.
Treble topped off with the premium, 100,000 miles and running. Still it gets me where I'm going. Got my phone charging, lounging, seat back, hat cocked, one hand on the wheel, one foot in the gas off. Down the highway, find me rolling alive with the drive. I-94 and soaring, cruising, burning rubber, swerving, cursing, get out the way, mother. Around the town, I'm sure you've heard a scene. Trunk kicking like I kidnapped the whole soccer team. It's got to be me, obnoxious green Toyota, but the gas mileage is obscene. Passenger door stuck shut, windshield cracked, left blinker blinking 5 times too fast. Coolant leaking, will suck in no glove box. You can laugh all you want, but the system knocks up.
Slap shot crack through your hockey helmet ego. Padlock pick my way out from under lethal. Doses hoping no one will notice the poke needle in the neck between a wrinkle and a permanent press. Yes, learn to accept that what I've learned is a mess. This is what you get when you translate the doodle at the desk from a student at his best, left to learn it on his own. A humid Midwest summer focused on poems. Put to the coals, to the smoke of burning toes is enough to make you choke, but just enough to really know this is where I need to be and that is where I need to go. The very thing that's eating me is the very thing I need to grow. The very thing I need to hold when everything I throw seems to land at my feet only to feed the studio. Famish, I free myself from the pot of gold that hangs under these industry rainbows. The blueberry haze turn too many days, turn booze, cigarettes, choose, loops rearranged. This is food for the strange. In a blueberry haze, turn too many days, turn booze, cigarettes, choose, loops rearranged. Food for the strange. I leave atomic parts to weave hypnotic cosmic harmonies through the clotted arteries of modern globs of novelty. So the night is hard to see as the doctored artistry of a time-honored sovereign form of sonic carpentry. I'm a 9 out of 10, pen time and again inside the rhymes I hide my life. Find that if you can, been on the ground since I arrived, non-violent till the end. Still the fire's in my eyes. If you should look inside of them, you'll see a full bottle of full throttle shaken and swallowed. For the wool gnarled on the backs of the wolves of tomorrow. The adult model of a childhood fascination that revolves around evolving at a rate of preservation, undissolved into the calling. I've answered with my actions under all the thoughts of falling, landed ways I could have cashed in, but true to myself was the only choice I had, unglued from the hell of being stuck in a fad. Yes. Back beats. Yes. Jack Cracker. C-R-E-S-T. We hit 'em up. We hit 'em up. We hit 'em up. Hit 'em up. Run 'em up. Get 'em out. My tongue's a lightsaber, my eyes are Death Stars. I'm 80 Tom Brady's rolled into a Brett Favre. Straight from the incubator, I put the ink on paper. I kick retorts with the force of Darth Vader. My flow's sick, there isn't a cure. And I'm sick of average Joes thinking they're Peter LaFleur. So I'm taking it up a notch, raising the stakes. Even if mass media controls the debate, it's time to distinguish a difference, not just the distinction. Not just another voice among the screams of extinction. Not just another noise producing nobody from nowhere. Maybe I am. Fuck it, who cares? Contemplating string theory in a room full of puppets. Strung out on loose definitions and looser assumptions. Tied to the tangled mess of Gordian knots. So I cut through and cut school to drink barley and hops. They keep me in this petri dish so I don't cross-contaminate with other microorganisms looking to procreate. Fall in your face like Richard Nixon's case after the Watergate tapes when you're trying to run my race. You don't need my... Can't... Wanna hit this baby? What's really going on? What's really going on now? What's really going on? What's going on? It's good. What's going on now? I said, what's really going on? Going on? Tell me what's really going on? Going on? Can you tell me what's really going on? When the getting is good. When the getting is good. Bottle cap raps, I twist off the top, pop the cork on this force, sit back and watch, knock the door through the frame, won't fall through the drain, I will clog up the system before I'm swept up in fame. Long-winded funnel cloud talk, level the playing field, strong finish, fresh start, sharp in the stainless steel, dart tips, artist, bought shit, rawness, drop globs on blogs on top of your carpet, the fat shredder. Trimming up the style, turning up the dial, burning up your biters when you heard about what's really going on. You got scared, you got jealous, you compared yourself and realized there ain't shit you can tell us. What is really going on? Going on? What's really going on? Going on? What's really going on? When the getting is good. What's really going on? When the getting is good. And it's the showboat effect The shimmy when it shines, glitter eyes, little eyes glazed over the wide divide. How high do you have to be above this world advance to see we carry so much? We're forced to lay on our hands, wish the well dry, trying to imitate the time soaked up, throat closed shut. You sold your last lie, open your last chapter. You're bound to disagree, but let's see how well your possessions rewrite history. It's the devil's great deception, the symptoms of an incorrection. Save your breath, laid to rest. We're fighting this infection. One take. First show, 98, second story on state. Jinx was back with Daddy Rich, Yokes put us on stage. Flew to Columbus, hung with Rod in Mid-East. Released cheese and crackers, our first CD. Said goodbye to regime, with some help from Gary Knowledge. Not for sale, dropped my first year out of college. Sublimation was the taste of something sweet, but relationships went sour with the guy who did the beats. Had to part ways with that, cause now we're getting calls from some entertainment company in Miami who were involved in luxury rentals of boats, mansions, and cars. And looking back on it, I can't believe we wasted a year fucking with y'all. Wrote hats off in the meantime, and time came makes. A bunch of artists trying to help each other out of the same place. At the time, it was a good idea, but times change. And I learned you're never too smart to learn from your mistakes. Now, somewhere in there, we started Lucy Lane Records. Lucy Lane being the name of the road we grew up on together. Recorded binge drinking 4 nights a week in the studio at Randy's. But before it got released, I got a CD full of beats labeled Paul and JT from my friend Christina working at the Dry Bean. And from that time on, it was on as could be. We did the record, hit the road, 2003. Warped tour through the Midwest we went, and yes, we knew we had 2 new members of the Crest. I still remember what first felt when I thought Best at Best Buy. May I kick a little something for my guys on the west side, east side, north side, south side, indoor, outside, up, down, left, right, all around, every time, non-stop, on clock, on slot, alarm clock. Cut the fat, chew the bone, let the rest roll. I got no time, I got no light, I just let go. Free fall, long drop, can't look down. Can't stop, won't breathe till I hit ground. Hostage to these beats, but I've known nothing else. Take a moment to be, no need to beat up yourself. They sold us more than a dream, a car, a yard, and a house. They sold us out in the cheap, no one will hear if you shout. So where does that leave the steps that I already took? I'm on the edge of this mess, just waiting for a push. Rest my head in the desk, I'm too tired to put my studies away. I wouldn't if I could, I'll run with it till I'm run down, till I've done did it, I'll come with it. Hear me now, clear and loud. Let the Christmas whisper squared around and face the music out the transistor. Microphone, microphone, check 2. Microphone, check 3. Microphone, check 4. Fat cutting session. Lost in the translation till you learn the language. Walk with a man's patience that won't play the favorites. Marketing plan naked, I think I feel a draft. I can't fake it, if I did I'd have more chips to stack. You never know, and so you roll with it. So you go get it, picture it in your head till it's so vivid. You could reach out and touch, you could keep it as such. Something nothing could reach and corrupt. It's easy to fluff up your image for the masses. Liquidate your integrity for the cameras. Dig your way in a pit you can't jump out of. Dug yourself in a grave with dirt to swallow. Just an open can of worms in a tackle box. A spoken man of words playing on the paradox that the fat you cut might bleed you to death. The casket's shut but the seed will resurrect.
And now, folks, we won't beat out a request from a big show from all the students all over the world, from all the colleges. They like this number because it's one of our recordings.
I put the pencil to the pad, what credentials do you have to step up to the plate, dig it and take a swing at that? Jack's major league pitching, play your position. I'll sell you a CD, but I won't pay you to listen. In the face of resistance, the rap gets spit. Taste the difference between okay and fantastic. No delayed decisions, cats gotta act quick. Trying to make a living outside this music shit. EMC, double EIB, to the grain with the flame, to the feet till I DIE. Fuck the fame, I just speak over beats. Like the heat's at my brain, the way my pen won't sleep.
swimming upstream where the herds led to slaughter. And it's too hard to swallow when blood reds the water. And it's too hard to follow when you see where you're going. Once you breathe in the stench, you cannot not seize the moment. So no standing still, been around and down the hill. Been in town, get a crowd with a local ain't your standing skill. Can't pin them down, and if you could, you bit a sound to get a while, you'd spit it out, but never sound as good. EMC-double-E-I-B. Hey. EMC-double-E-I-B. Hey. EMC-double-E-I-B. Put them hands up, get the motherfucking hands up. EMC-double-E-I-B. Hey. EMC-double-E-I-B. Hey. EMC-double-E-I-B. One for the fight, two for the cause.
What's the recipe? It's lyrical weaponry. It's testing these abilities to keep myself steadily rising past all the things that's ahead of me. I'm already this close to my enemies. They haven't seen anything this heavily armed and dangerous, precise in engagement. What's the arrangement that you and me came to? I thought you were straight dude, not a weak snake fool. Can't take two of these cause you don't feel the fluency. It ain't nothing new to me to rock it like a true MC. Minus all the cars and the bitches and the jewelry. None of that compares to the rare gift of moving these lungs for a rep and to gain the respect from an underground head to a well-polished vet. I don't collect the check and I say what the heck. Start blowing up mics like a city in Iraq. If they enforce the draft, I'ma leave and laugh at these geezers. I'll never try to please again. It's the same old bullshit lines they'll be telling you. Straighten up soldier, it's red, white, black and blue. I don't wanna do what they ask me to, cause I don't trust motherfuckers when they tax my food. They got stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks to move, but I don't even get $1,000 for the work I do.
EMC-double-E-I-B. Hey. EMC-double-E-I-B. Hey. EMC-double-E-I-B. Put them hands up, get the motherfucking hands up. EMC-double-E-I-B. Hey. EMC-double-E-I-B. Hey. EMC-double-E-I-B. One for the fight, two for the cause.
Small world.
Yes, very, very bad.
I'll put that down to shock. Anyone's camel or shallow, but you get away with it.
That's the one answer that would prove you all right.
Yeah, woo, yeah, yeah, you crazy for this one? Yeah, oh, you 105.9ers ready? And when you get there, tell them Jack Crocker sent you. Alumni board shop, come and see Derek and Dave. They gon' hook it up. So come on down to Alumni board shop. We got everything you need. We got Lakai, we got DVS, Nike, iPad, we got Vans, Ballin', we got America, NEZC, Volcom, LRG, baby. Oh, we got the planet Earth and Zurich. Yeah, we're located at 2413 Allen Boulevard in Middleton. That's Middleton, but we still got Madison area's best selection of footwear, clothing, and skateboards. So you 105.9ers, come right on down. Bring your punk ass up to Madison and get fresh. Derek, you know you're a heavy hitter. Something from the look on your face, the disposition you take. Something tells me you might be going my way. Sometimes you need a little faith, a moment away to catch yourself before you hit the highway. Something from the look on your face, the disposition you take. Something tells me you might be going my way. Sometimes you need a little faith, a moment away to catch yourself before you leave your driveway. Something's gotta take, something's gotta give, something's gotta break, something's gotta bridge, something's gonna snap, something's never crack. Some things aren't made too well, some things were meant to last. Some things are alright, some things are all night. Some things are offline, some things are on right. Some things are new and improved, some things are old school. Some things are new oldies, some things are old news. Some things are played cool, some things are played out. Some things you go through, some things just fade out. Some things are hard to find, some things are easy targets. Some things are all in the mind, some things are on the market. Some things you need to see, some things are too far. Some things you need to feed, some things you never starve. Some things you need to feel, some things will touch you. Some things that aren't real, some things will cut you. Something from the look on your face, the disposition you take. Something tells me you might be going my way. Sometimes you need a little faith, a moment away to catch yourself before you hit the highway. Something from the look on your face, the disposition you take. Something tells me you might be going my way. Sometimes you need a little faith, a moment to wait to catch yourself before you leave your driveway. Some things are better than expected, some things you'd expect to be better. Some things are pre-selected, some things change with the weather. Some things are interconnected, some things connect with you. Some things are well respected, with some things respect you lose. Some things are unexplained, some things explain themselves. Some things are one and the same, some things are something else. Some things you never miss, some things you never forget. Some things you always lose, some things you're at a loss to get. Some things are by the book, some things are over the wire. Some things are overlooked, some things are over expired. Something's in the air, something's in the water. Some things are here nor there, some things return to haunt us. Some things you always question, some things you never ask. Some things have no direction, some things never stray from task. Some things are best left to those in charge. Some things are just enough to be up in arms. Something from the look on your face, the disposition you take. Something tells me you might be going my way. Sometimes you need a little faith, a moment away to catch yourself before you hit the highway. Something from the look on your face, the disposition you take. Something tells me you might be going my way. Sometimes you need a little faith, a moment away to catch yourself before you leave your driveway. Poet's imagination, there's a light on in the attic where an old Remington types itself into madness, where the ghosts of the future keep the present company, where the floors creak under the feet of old memories. It's a place I know well. Every touch, every smell, every taste in my mouth wants to reach out and yell. Every staircase in this house has stories to wind around, tales of how to come and tales of how it went down, tales of what you're left with when there's no one left to listen. No one here but me, but still there's voices in the kitchen, so I'm left to feed on voids that cannot be avoided. In dark and empty spaces, you learn to follow noises. You learn to feel your way through the contours of conversation, the textures of the wall and the placement of every painting. You learn that what you hear might not always be certain, so sometimes you need to look behind the curtain. In this time, only few things are certain. You need to look behind the curtain.
I proved it before, I'm a problem. I proved it before, I'm a problem. I proved it before, I'm a problem. It ain't got a problem with having one. To put a quarter in your ass cause you played yourself. To put a quarter in your ass cause you played yourself. To put a quarter in your ass cause you played yourself.
Now, what are you going to do?
Line them up, remind them what's next to come. We next to none, with the best of them. No longer what we could have, our time is now. No longer what we should have, our shine is now. On the move like block shots, avoiding cock blocks and cop shots. Together we top notch, we rock knots, it's impossible to fall. We stopping them all, picking them up and dropping them off like kids in daycare. We don't play fair. I used to stay where the come up was slower than gray hair. I leave MCs soft and whoop, lost and shook. I'm busy all the time, I stay off the hook, off the brain, I'm off the chain. Got you hurting for more cause we all the pain. Who knew it would be this fluent? Now I'm only moving, that music is in the movement.
I proved it before, I'm a problem. I proved it before, I'm a problem. I proved it before, I'm a problem. And ain't got a problem with having one. We're blessing mics like some holy men. It's dynamite like Napoleon. We're CNN spike with Nickelodeon. So if you wanna see some pandemonium, make us the only ones with the microphone on the podium. And it's gonna be something that you never heard before. We'll treat you like some vegetation to an herbivore. If you don't know what that means, go and learn some more. These words are for those looking for the truth, search no more. We're one person short of a quartet. Yo, so if you got any more threats, bring them to my doorstep. We can pit up our worst up against your best. And I bet we'll only lose if we forfeit, so pause it. The game's over, you lost it. I'm down for the clauses, not the applauses. I locked Slim Thug and Tony Danza in an office. I walked in and showed them both who the boss is.
I proved it before, I'm a problem. I've said it before, I'm a problem. I'll say it again, I'm a problem. You want one, you got one. Problem for the solving, product for the solving. Coming from the the north, but coming this hard don't come often. Coming off the margin, off a pad of thought at a cost that'll have you back up off it when the man is talking. The cat is barking at the pound, look around. How the fuck you think you put this problem down now? How the fuck you think it all started in the first place? What comes around and goes around in cycles on your birthday. We hold it down like the ground under us might fly. We underground, we know our reasons, we don't ask why. Now that's a problem for the establishment, established with the idea that I hear whatever they play. Nope, and that's a problem with the brainwash. It ain't all here tomorrow, gone today, the glaze will wear off. We paint walls, that's a problem. Yup, police called, that's a problem. Yup, we throw shows, that's a problem. You looking at a problem. You want one, you got one.
I proved it before, I'm a problem, a problem. I proved it before, I'm a problem, a problem. I proved it before, I'm a problem, a problem. And ain't got a problem with having one. To put a quarter in your ass cause you played yourself. To put a quarter in your ass cause you played yourself. To put a quarter in your ass cause you played yourself. Now, what are you going to do?
Babble ranting adolescence, applesauce is substance sucking, reaching legions, leaving lesions, manic coughing, can of nothing. Sick of what a point don't make me pick through what you won't. Worm infested fertilizer, breaking down to broken hopes. Glaciers in a warming globe, glowing from an overdose of ultraviolet radiation, baking in an overcoat. No one's home, but every light is on to make you stop before you open up a door and forget how to knock. And for the voyeurs in my foyer, watch and learn from the licensee. They liken me to a heightened chi. Hot brick lay, 33-degree mason words spit. They ride these beats like Harleys out to Sturgis. Spell rot, spoiled over tinker toy, tongue putty, underwhelming over exaggerations of mind numbing. Aimed at the penguin in Billy Madison's bathroom. Rappers a bamboo shoots and I'm a giant panda. Making them two, 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 making them two. Bottle-fed bobbleheads nodding to apocalypse. Hot drop of concentration, dripping with a confidence. Stencil-driven drunkenness without a drop to dot and I. Conquer the divide without having to compromise. Sing not a song, a sing-song syndrome. Syncopate a different way to chip away at what's anticipated. You can't dilute the truth without clouding your judgment. And things have become clearer since I became a husband. Rocking for the overtake, pocket aces, poker face. Welcome to the moment, from the present there is no escape. Soccer game of broken legs, I would say I'm over heads like Prince Fielder to infielders. Open like a sofa bed, it's only been real local yet. But don't go off and hold your breath hoping I'm not so possessed. Fuck this. Biter, by definition plagiarism, flag on the play, you gotta call it how it listens. Bullshit, what some try to pass off as realness. I can't feel this, they know, others know it too, it's so obvious. Don't make me spell it out for you, why do what's already been done when it's not you, but you trying to be someone if I'm you? How can I be me, in my view? It's best to just be and not use. But learn from each other, gotta work with each other, can't burn one another. Principles, it comes down to that. It always will, it always has. It always comes back to the cycle. But that trash you recycle's got me mad by the fightful. It takes more than a mic and a beat. I will fight for the people, but I will write for me. I won't bite the feed myself an illusion that I'm twice the MC as the guy whose style I'm using. You're a fighter, won't do it till you seen it done. And when you do, you copy everyone. You're a fighter, won't do it till you seen it done. And when you do, you copy everyone. You're a fighter, won't do it till you seen it done. And when you do, you copy everyone. You're a fighter, won't do it till you seen it done. And when you do, you copy everyone.
Copycats with your sloppy choppy acts. You're not the hottest rapper, man, how obvious is that? Just a product of the trash and the garbage of the past. Not an artist, you're a fan, a carbon copy of your man. A biter, don't even know what you be saying. We just know that you're decaying, all the major music playing. So when I hear you do it, I won't steer into it, dude. My gears ain't moving, I'm really fed up now. Hold your head up, how? With your bit up style and the public accepts it because I'm dumb enough to get it, but some of us won't let it get to us. They're not dissing us, we got no kids with us who feel the thug. Little story, they bore me, it's ridiculous. Just say, everybody, get your shit in clubs. Man, I'm sick of clubs, I'm sick of thugs, sick of dumb little fucks, always fucking shit up with the rhymes that they kick when they drinking the bud. Just talking to the friends and thinking they're tough, you're just a biter.
Won't do it till you seen it done, and when you do, you copy everyone, you're a biter. Won't do it till you seen it done, and when you do, you copy everyone, you're a like I don't know the half of it, like I never knew it would stop, and now you're trying to recapture it, holding on to what you got, like I don't know the half of it, like I never knew it would stop, and now you're trying to recapture it. Today's as good as any, the place that changes when it's ready to straighten the faces of the faithless who build the cases undefended. Just a plaintiff with a finger painted, tainted rendition made in the sanctum of an office space owned by the victim. Here goes the sucker punch of uppercuts. I double dutch, the rubber gloves will cost a couple bucks. But what's your health if you can't pick it up? Till I bite the dust, I spit the dirt and kick the work. It's just dessert from the last meal. I feel the earth under me move. Under these shoes I've begun to reprove an opportune hot balloons who think that there's room in the sky. Pins and needles, you provide your own retrieval. But who am I to stay with flies and what will die in its upheaval? God guide me from this evil before I die in this cathedral, before I wash away my sins with the blood of other people. For the cut of pure revenge, I can feel my palate salivate. I wouldn't fear the end if it means I could validate. Holding on to what you got, like I don't know the half of it, like I never knew it would stop, and now you're trying to recapture it. Holding on to what you got, like I don't know the half of it, like I never knew it would stop, and now you're trying to recapture it.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Dear God, why you gotta treat me this way? I've been praying all night and I haven't been saved. Where you at? It's hard for me to tell you the truth. I've been cursed with this blood since the days of my youth. Things change, only for better or worse, and it depends on how long you can deal with the hurt. Somebody told me I was doing it wrong, so I sat myself down and I wrote me this song. I match the signs and the symbols that I see, from the high rise and crime to the cripples on the street. When the kids don't eat, your lids won't sleep, and the fits don't stop till I got what I need. Hard luck's got you doing things stupid again, getting drunk, messed up, calling people your friends. Many of us are ready to bust, so who do you trust? The man with the funds or the one chambered in his gun? Real talk catches up with the hustler in a world where we act serious and easily flustered. We're cheating on the customers, nobody can fuck with us. Had doubts before, but now I think that I'm up to it. All I wanna do is get outside of the box. Instead I'm watching the rock go side to side on the block. I wasn't put on this earth to be something I'm not, so now I'm cursed with the worth of the dirt that I got.
Dear God, why you gotta treat me this way? I've been praying all night and I haven't been saved. Where you at? It's hard for me to tell you the truth. I've been cursed with this blood since the days of my youth. Things change, only for better or worse, and it depends on how long you can deal with the hurt. Somebody told me I was doing it wrong, so I sat myself down, then I wrote me this song. This is wall-to-wall wild style, 1,000 miles in front. This is calm dissolved to the storm you always knew was coming. This is motion for the picture, pixelated into points of light. Potent is the mixture when you learn to tweak it right. I've opened doors that I can't shut, but still I need to learn to knock. I fold the voids into the mix to rhythms of a ticking clock. I so enjoy the noise, I let it keep me up in bed. I felt the drop, then a trip, then it was buckets on my fucking head. My Judas in the mirror is the Jesus in the shroud. My food is for the ear, and I like my flavors loud. I do this for the tears that I didn't shed for the milk spilt. I do this till the year I can't dig what I helped build. Foolish are the ways of men in search of holy grails. In the communion we go spinning, digging in our fingernails. Up on my feet the breeze will pick the poor from the rich. My shadow is the light from a self-righteous prick.
Dear God, why you gotta treat me this way? I've been praying all night and I haven't been saved. Where you at? It's hard for me to tell you the truth. I've been cursed with this blood since the days of my youth. Things change, only for better or worse. It depends on how long you can deal with the hurt. Somebody told me I was doing it wrong, so I sat myself down and I wrote me this song. They say I was created in this image and likeness. I'm a shadow of my innocence, menacing when I write this. God, you must have left me on them nights I had tight fists. Tears drip when Keith passed at you, I was pissed. But life has changed and death creates birth. Had to understand Keith to realize my daughter's worth. But God, you didn't help me when I told you I was hurt. You made me heal myself, and to me that was worse. Wallowing in a bottle, sorrow followed in verse. Release the pain, replenish my soul with verbs. You speak to everybody, I guess some ain't heard. You ain't gotta spread a message, you create your own word. I'd rather tie to a bum, cause greed is absurd. In God we trust, but watch who you trust with your money. I've learned it's the same peace I want in return. Live it up, the cycle of life says when it's my turn.
Dear God, why you gotta treat me this way? I've been praying all night and I haven't been saved. Where you at? It's hard for me to tell you the truth. I've been cursed with this blood since the days of my youth. Things change, only for better or worse. It depends on how long you can deal with the hurt. Somebody told me I was doing it wrong, so I sat myself down and I wrote me the song. Dear God, please don't have this be my last day. Travesty and trials on my travels in the fast lane. All I'll even see styles, that'll be a damn shame. But pound the gavel and I'll take with me my last name. And tell the M, please help me keep my focus through all the nightmares, smoke mirrors and hocus pocus. The smoke clears, mirrors breaking, dreams are bogus. People know this, but dream on cause they're hopeless. Nothing's promised, not even Nostradamus. You can post your comments and blog the dark and honest. I log the lucid phonics like elusive sonnets, and use your useless promise to lay the truth upon us. And if you want us now, then all of us are goners. Why do we bother? We gotta eat like the Donners. I wanna make the change, but I gotta keep the dollars. So I speak the same and complain in these foul words. Now I lay me down to sleep. Dear God, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Dear God, and if I die before I wake, dear God, I give the Lord my soul to take. Dear God, well Lord, it's so hard living this life, a constant struggle, and then I die.
Catch one, I can't catch one. I buckle on and you are back shot. I know that you want, so I can see it in your eyes. I can see it. I can see it. I know.
Do it. Do it. Hit me. It's
sugar time. Sweet lips, sweet lips. Don't say I didn't warn you. Didn't warn you? In between your ribs. Before you can say roast beef. Roast beef. Look, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. The motion is now, the moment exists. I'm 2 spins from dizzy. Kermit Green indoor, get busy now. Like I won the scratch off. Yeah. I got sacks for potatoes like you. I don't break for roadkill. So hold on to your name tag. You don't wanna flirt with a fairy tale. From the devil's mailbag. I'm a few blocks away from my bus stop days. Laughing at you haters. Laughing at you haters. Laughing at you haters. Cause you don't know how funny you are. I'm laughing at you fakers. Oh shit, I'm laughing at you fakers. Laughing at you fakers. You don't know how fucking funny you are. How can Mike skills get so sharp? They start to cut you from the inside out. Apart, rip you with a wounding remark. Josh spit through walls from April to March. Malt big brew, lamping on your lap. Yeah, I'm like that, cause after too many, I'll lay you out flat, shining like a new penny. Powder keg packed, waiting to explode. Every time I'm played back, I don't go kicking dust or throwing mud without a good fucking reason. Don't give me one. If there's a good fucking reason, the tip of my tongue, I won't bite whenever you wanna consider it done. Laughing at you haters. Laughing at you haters. Laughing at you haters. Cause you don't know how funny you are. I'm laughing at you fakers. Oh shit, I'm laughing at you fakers. Laughing at you fakers. You know how fucking funny you are. You makes me laugh. You makes me laugh. You makes me laugh. You makes me laugh.
While most are revolving, dissolving, consumed with consumption, pulsing with $1 million fantasies of living out a life so ripe with vanity, products of perception. Success equates to excess, insets the rift of disconnect. Inflated sense of self, insulated with the status backed by symbols of wealth. Posturing is at a premium. Ballooning with materialized into helium. Gadgets and the mechanics of a machine running on the steam of an American dream. Imagined income gaps widened wide enough to swallow possible revolution from the bottom up. Between the haves and have-nots is silence, only broken when the apathy becomes violence.
On recording things out of the form of normally heard before, work on purpose for the cause involved in orbiting. Round the satellites go, down the candlelight goes, round around the cycle. Loud must the fight grow, pounding on the pavement. The sound is something sacred. I'm shouting in the face of 100,000 haters. I'm bouncing and out of layers, denouncing what amounts to nothing more than accounts to what I think of the majors. From what I know and love is from what I pick from, and if what I have become is nothing more than a harm, so be it. But I won't play for the keepers of gates, seeking a secret of space between me and the truth when I speak it. I'm flying home on that big plane, midnight oil burning up my good name. And to all my super fly chicks and my suit and tie pimps, I said it goes like this, yes. We're flying home on that good plane, midnight oil burning up our big names.
And to all my super fly chicks and my suit and tie pimps, I said it goes like this.
Even in moderation, I'm a pinata breaking, full of thin copper shavings. Got a preoccupation with the ink blots I play with. I think I can make it if I only hold on a minute longer. I can taste it in the fog that I'm swimming through. Caution can bitter you, but coughing can finish you. Be careful what you listen to. Often the ridicule dissolves in the inner fuel that causes this inner tube to fill up and pop. I walk with the minuscule, drawn to the swimming pool for tidal waves of brighter days that fill up our thoughts. Caught between an interview and an all-out presentation, lost in fitting rooms. I've outgrown your observations. I'm flying home on that big plane. Midnight oil burning up my good name. And to all my super fly chicks and my suit and tie pimps, I said it goes like this. Yes. We're flying home on that good plane. Midnight oil burning up our big names. And to all my super fly chicks and my suit and tie pimps, I said it goes like this. Yes. Yes.
Describe what Marcellus Wallace looked like.
Trim the fat later.
What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
Showtime, my
Black Dawn. He's bald. Does he look like a bitch? What?
Cinemax. Cinemax. The max of cinema. Cinemax.
Backing around and around and around.
Rhymed, it's true.
You dizzy yet? Rhymes, it's true. In this strip mall democracy, I'm trying to find a place to park. Hold Navy, Pier 1, the target of my moving parts. A spot opens, I'm pulling, stop car, lock door, and head on down to the local superstore. They got what I need, and I am what they want. So I reach for my wallet and retrieve my last buck. Put it in the hand that heals, then walk out with a crooked smile, happy as I can be in a brand new bag of textile. And instantly, I'm satisfied, but that wears off by the end of the drive back to my McMansion, and I don't know why. So I hope for different, and I pray this time that things will be different, things will be great. They got a sale, and now this sale can't wait. In this strip mall democracy, I'm trying to find receipts, cause the things I thought I needed are filling up my back seat. So tell me what's hip, sell me acceptance, make it okay to be like you. Spoon feed me trends, feed me an opinion, liquefy my dot like I forgot how to chew. Love me, hate me, ease my anxiety, break me, shape me, make me okay. Reinforce, reaffirm, redefine, reinsure, make up my mind before I press play.